Yo, you're listening to a podcast from my show, The Royal Flush. Check it out Friday nights at 10 o'clock p.m. Central on the Get Global Network. Yes, sir. Yo, what's up? You're listening to the first annual edition of the Royal Flush by one and only James Ford. Yours truly, I'm your host / MC, ambassador, the king, we all that. How y'all doing out there? Yes, sir, FM is the station where we're tuning in from today. And we're going to hit on some topics, starting first and foremost on myself, James Ford. Then y'all know what I am coming to do here in this industry on this radio station in the world today. So y'all stay tuned and just rock with your boy. We got 60 minutes to lay down the law here. So y'all have a good time. I hope y'all like what y'all hearing out there. And I want to give a shout out to my one and only right-hand man, Mr. K. Rose.
Yes, sir.
In the building. Long time in the making. But we here today. We got a guest calling in today who's going to rock with us. One of my partners in crime, Mr. Arthur-Bellfield. He's going to spew some of his beliefs and some of his opinions and thoughts on today's industry in the Dallas hip-hop area across the globe. So y'all stay tuned and rock with us. We're going to do this thing today. I'm just feeling a little jittery here, Kay. It's the first, this is the first show, man. We've been putting these dates out here, man, and we here now, baby.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get you that drink. Normally, when you're in performance mode, I'll make sure you get oiled up a little bit.
Hey, mic check. So, it's just a good feeling, man, to finally get here and finally do this thing, and I guess not call in and interrupt you and Big D's session just on Throwback Thursday. They give 1 full hour to see me and my element.
Well, it's never an interruption. You're part of the team on So Metro Radio. We just have to watch that language on that So Metro side. See, we wide open over here on Yes Sir FM.
FCC rules require me to stay sober on the air, man. You have people think I got a drinking problem. When I say sober, we just mean that we tame it down a little bit. No alcohol. We don't want to send the wrong message out there.
That's for you. You can say what you want to say. I might be sipping.
We just sipping tea over here, sipping tea.
Okay, you might. I know. Well, hey, okay.
No, I may take a couple of shots out the King's Cup, when the show is over with, but we got to keep it funky for the first edition Royal Flush show tonight for the listeners, man. So I'm going to go ahead and cut through it and introduce myself. I am James Ford, hip-hop artist, /writer, /entertainer, /artiste out of the DFW area, and that's Dallas-Fort Worth. For all y'all listeners out here, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. I've been doing the hip-hop thing, I don't know, I don't want to date myself, okay, for some time now.
You just say sometime. That's how you do that.
Sometime. Hey, man, I want to embrace it. Hip-hop is a grown man's game, too, now. So I've been in it for a decade or more, I say.
Exactly.
Behind the scenes, I think I moved to the Dallas-Fort Worth area around 96, 97. Around that time, started recording as an artist professionally about 2001. Can we give him a shout out, Mr. Picnic Time?
Oh, yeah.
Picnic Time, and he was Escobedo then at that time. Esco Beats.
He was, yeah, exactly. That was the Esco time frame.
Yeah. That was around 2000. I think my man was still making beats on the PlayStation Music Maker generator at that time. So he stepped his game up. He's doing some things with Erykah Badu now. So shout out to the cannabinoids.
I said, now I didn't know you was going to go into his beginnings. It's all about the Fourth and the Royal Flush today. But, we believe in giving shout out to our comrades out here. We show love over here, man. Oh, I know.
We show love.
And that's one thing that as you go through and as you're introducing yourself to the millions, as I call them, the people that are listening to Yes Sir FM and
the royal family when they rocking with
Yeah, you gotta tell them who you know. A lot of people don't understand who you know in this industry, who you've worked with in this industry.
Yeah, I've been anonymous for a minute now, but we believe in giving props to those that have helped pave the way along the way. Like what goes into my second chapter of the Pimp the Mic days, which was founded by Joseph Wells, aka Josie Wells, and yourself, Mr. Kenneth K. Rose, BWE Entertainment, Black Whitaker. I think that was a co-founder thing. I don't want to say how many years we invested in it, but we spent some time trying to get that off of the ground also as well. We had some highlights. We learned a lot.
Okay. And that's one thing people will know as we get into the show and you get deeper into Royal Flush shows. And some people would not consider me to be a co-beginner or a co-founder. They don't want that out there like that. You know how
it's my show, my way. Now I'm just calling how I've seen it, but I don't think any of the guys. Psych P, we'll say what's up to Psych P. T-Bone. We had a couple. Some of these names I ain't said in a minute. R.I.P. Wild Bill. What all these people had something to do with my four beginnings and getting groomed as an artist to become who I am today. So those were times that those were very instrumental time as building me as an artist. I stayed in the background as a writer and freestyle battle rapper before I became a songwriter. I did do what's popular today, the battle rapping. We might have to pull some old footage, okay? Some old footage or some old recordings, let them hear how I got down.
We can do that. We can blend in that so we can show as I call it, the evolution of the fourth. That's what I call it.
This is before it was famous. This is before it was on YouTube and all that. This was when it was just at the cafes and the bars and this is back when the spoken word under the spotlight profit bar, and I battled at the Granada Theater. I battled at AMC Theater.
You battled at a movie theater?
At a movie theater. And they never paid me my money. I never got my $50. I never got my I think I was supposed to get some behind the scene passes to a hip hop documentary that I never got any of that stuff. So which leads to my next person, Mr. Headcrack from Dish Nation. We can throw that in there. I know we have sponsorship to shout them out or whatever, but like I said, we show love over here on the Royal Flush. Mr. Headcrack, co-host of Ricky Smiley out of the ATL area, which started here. I believe he was here 97.9 to be, right?
That's right.
Kino, Super K, yeah. So Headcrack was very instrumental in me jumping into the battle rap thing. I was working at Warehouse Music over on Lovers in Greenville before I started doing the battle rap, and I was just more coming into who I was as an artist, and Headcrack introduced me to the battle rap thing, which comes from the moniker of the James Fords. I was James Raw before I was James the Fourth.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I've known you. I mean, I can go and say you one of the family as far as I'm concerned. And I've never, ever heard James Raw.
James Raw, yeah. Hey, have you ever get some of that old stuff that was pre-recorded with, this is before Escobedo. This is for my boy, another shout out to Frank. This is Warren Johnson.
Man, you way back.
Yeah. Warren was the first producer that I actually professionally recorded in the studio with. So we got to get him on here too.
James Raw.
We got to get Warren. We got to get Warren to get a guest spot with the family one day. So which leads to my next thing. All those years of grinding and putting in and different titles I added to my resume grew me to become who I was, and I recorded my first professional independent album through Black Whitaker Entertainment / Blackjack Productions, which is my company also. And we put out Pain, Lust, and Glory. For y'all that have never heard of that, you know about it now, please go out, feel free. I believe the album is up on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it still should be in that mix, definitely.
Oh yeah, I saw it on there. It's you know it's a I would say that it's a underground classic from what the critiques tell us. You know, we got rave reviews on that, and 12 tracks. You can look that up, and I believe it's on Amazon, and you can look at also Reverb Nation. We have a couple of tracks on there. And MySpace, I see my MySpace page was still going.
That's scary. And
that's James Ford. That's JAEMSIV /MySpace.com. Man, ain't that crazy?
Man, I have not looked at your MySpace page probably in 3 years. At least. At least.
Ooh, this is what this first half of the segment is called, James Ford I Am. Because I feel like, let me get them familiar real quick before we even state how we feel, how we can contribute to this game, how I feel like I contribute to this art that we call hip-hop music. Like I said, we had some background things as far as movie acting. I've done 3 independent films. One they tried to get me to wear a chicken costume in. So shout out to Out of Body Films. Then my boy Josie Wells, he actually had me in 2 films. I think my first film was titled Drop Me Off. And y'all can go and check that thing out. At least we can check the trailer out for now. We still got some other business deals that's under play before we can give a release date on that. But we shot that thing. Oof. Okay, that was my age again.
Well, but I mean, it has not, to me, it's not an age thing; it's an experience thing. And
well, I mean, my age in the game.
Well, that's what I'm talking. Hey, I want to be Denzel. I want to be Denzel in the game.
I'm not new to this. But yeah, we did Drop Me Off. Y'all can check that out. It's on YouTube. I believe you can just type in Drop Me Off and Out of Body Films. I think you can Google that. The Case. Clifton McMurray did that movie. Out to Drop Me Off. You can check that out. Also, the Case trailer. That's the Case, like CASE case, like briefcase. I think that's on YouTube. Yeah,
we got so much to do. When we do James Ford I Am segment, man, people, I want y'all to understand. We have been through a lot of things that are comical, a lot of things you are going to enjoy as we talk about them. Some names will be changed to protect the innocent, but it's been some stuff that has happened, boy.
We're not new to this. That's why, like I said, I mean, it was a long time in the making. First segment of the Royal Flush, and we just have to get a whole lot of ish right. I mean, not a whole lot of shit right. What are we talking about? Let me fill my cup up now. I'm starting to feel it a little bit.
Yeah, this is the Royal Flush. We're not on Soul Metro. We can say it as it is. So.
I'm with it. But that's the main thing. You want to shout out Yes Sir FM as well. That's family right there.
And that's something that I'll give everybody just a taste of why Yes Sir FM even exists as an entity. Ooh. Okay? Yeah. There's a song that you will hear as you listen to the Royal Flush, and it is called Yes Sir. That song was the whole concept for it, the name, everything came from, basically the entity, the king himself, James IV. And as we were building another station to go with the hip-hop side, we had Soul Metro in the mix. And that song, I heard that song, and not heard it, I play it all the time, but because I'm part of his structure, and I was like, that's the name. That's the name of the station.
That's the slogan. That's right there. It just says everything. Yes sir. We have it. You want it, we got it.
That's it. That is it. And that's the name. Yes Sir came from James IV. Another reason that his ass should have been on Yes Sir FM a long time ago doing a show.
It made sense. But it's kind of just crossing the T's and dotting the I's. It got to that point to where I felt like we've been talking about birthing this thing for so long. You know what? Arthur's calling in. He's going to call in later on the show. He mentioned something. I told him that this is the first edition that we were launching for Yes Sir FM, for the Royal Family, Royal Flush. And he said, y'all finally going to get that nigga off the ground? Oh, man. But, I hold myself totally responsible for that. That's just that second part of branding, which we've come to accept right now at this point in time. An era that was all on me. It's just I'm so headstrong on just recording and performing and those different things, and we can still record and perform and still do shows. It's just add another piece.
I'm not going to do we're not doing the finger point because it's on both sides, okay? So this wasn't a, man, you should have been moment. No, we both have been talking about this, but another thing people will learn, there are some things that we have done or we thought about doing well ahead of other people doing these things, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just making sure people that are listening to this and that are thinking, well, what are they talking about? We'll fill y'all in on a few things.
And it's not an overnight success thing. Like, we have to show that it took some grinding just to get here, you know? It's not an overnight thing. As much as we want to make it an overnight success, you have to put those pieces together so they fit right, you know? So the last thing you want to do is throw something out here and then the people not accept it. Well, you get one time to make a first impression. So that's how we're looking at it right now. This is my introduction to everybody in the radio land. Yes, sir, FM, So Metro, all the extended fam. This is my introduction. So y'all excuse me, there's not a lot of music going on right now, but I got to fill y'all in on who the man is himself that's talking to you on the air today, Mr. K. Rose. I mean, he knows, but I feel like a history teacher right now, man. Just kind of filling the man with everything.
But that's what it is. That's what the Royal Family is about. We're not here. The music is going to speak for itself. So let's put that out there for what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You can go search for JAEMES or MS. I'm tripping. I can't even spell your name. First show, I'll blow your name. I'll blow your name on the first show.
Hey, we good, but see, that's the difference. See, I ain't start stepping out my cup yet. I take a little slow over there, okay?
I know. I got to put down the vodka and I'll be okay.
Yeah, I got some tea over here. I'm sipping tea, man.
Yeah, I got some tea, all right. But people need to understand that this is, like you said, it's something that has been a long time in the making, and we are going to play your music, so don't get that twisted. We will be playing your music.
What is all like? You talking all this stuff, man? Where you go, man? Hey, what are you talking, man? Put it in me. Let me hear what he said.
You know what people say? They try and pull your card and say, well, can we find you on Google? Okay, go Google it. Go Google it and see what you find.
Google it. You can Google it. You can iTunes it. You can, like I said, you can pull it up. We even kept the MySpace page up just so they see the history in that. Still kept MySpace up, and that's the funny thing about it, man. People kind of with today's technology, you actually can. That's your poor man's copyright right there. Hey, look, I've been doing it since this day. I think I actually had to I had to search myself in Google one day, and I'm looking like, you know what? We got to tell this to the world. We got to show this to the world.
People they don't believe it until they see it. So,
no, but you got to bag it up. So hopefully this platform could launch, be the launching pad for a lot of things that we've been trying to do as a collective and as a family on the Royal Family right here with the Royal Flush. This is just another way for me to exhibit some of my talents, to exhibit my views. I think we have a lot of opinions and things, subjects we talk about, Kay, just around the table, in the car, on the phone. And it's just a way for people to chime in and give their opinions and see that, that we are not amateurs at this entrepreneurship that we've been building on.
Oh, well, we way beyond that thought process. So,
for the people that's not familiar, because like I said, I am the baby of the bunch right now, So I'm going to shout out Big D, Big D and the D.
That's right. Another personality.
Yeah. We got to get him to fall through one day. So I just moved into my apartment. That's how I feel. I ain't got no furniture yet. I'm looking at the wallpaper, I got the TV on the floor. I ain't even got no blinds up yet. So everybody can see me walking around my house.
That's how the show is. But that's the beauty of this. We can fashion this to be what we want it to be. And we can enjoy it. I know the fans are going to enjoy it because they need to hear from the artist. They need to hear from you to get your opinions on things because you are somewhat opinionated.
Oh yeah, and we're not always going to agree with everything. And one thing about I want to let be known is that we don't believe in throwing shade. We don't believe in throwing hate on anybody, as far as artists, political figure. Your mama. These are extreme. These are strictly opinions. This is strictly the chat talk, blog talk, whatever you want to call it. It's just talk radio. But we have a lot of opinions and give, and I feel like it's a lot of guidance that a lot of people like myself that's experienced some of the industry things, and people will look at it a lot of times and be like, well, I've never heard you, never seen you. But that's the business. That's what we want to talk about. That's the politics. That's the reason why we have this show right now, so we can carve our own road to success. You know, it's not always the speedy. It's not always expedition. You know, I always say that. You know, but you know, you take your time and you do it right. You make one time to make a first impression. So that's what this show is about today. This is my first impression, and I hope y'all like me because I ain't going no damn way.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't, it's too bad. Okay.
So we doing it for the one listener over in Tokyo, over in the UK, wherever you from, Brazil, Rio. We welcome everybody to chime in because this is just a jump. We ain't got the party, so DJ ain't even made it here yet.
Exactly.
So we just getting the party started. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, K, man, you know, I feel like I made him somewhat familiar. This won't be the only day that I'll chime in. I'll be hitting on different topics and different things about myself throughout this whole process. So, you know, we just want to keep it moving. And the first thing I want to just hit on is something. I think we talked about this today. We talking about the streaming, the digital game. As far as artists, you know, goes, you know, in the days here. We're talking about hip hop. We're talking about country. We're talking about pop. Anything, but I think it really affects the hip hop crowd, because I say this: country, pop, they're not really feeling the decrease or the decline of the music sales as far as buying, you know, CDs and whatnot. It's the hip hop crowd. I mean, that's really feeling it the most, and that's just something that's been touching me. I said to you, I said, hey, when I do my first segment of the Royal Flush, we got to talk about that. We got to put that out in the air. I had to speak on it. I go to sleep thinking about it every day because I'm still generating ways to make money as an independent artist in this industry, and that affects me too.
Oh, it affects all artists that are out there trying to make a living at this and trying to make a career out of this.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. This is a career. This isn't something you're doing just to hang out, and this is a passion that you have.
Hey, it's politics, man. I mean, we got the presidential debate coming up 2016 in less than a month right now. It's that serious. You got to make a decision. You know, change is coming, whether you like it or not. And either you adjust to it or either you get swept under the rug.
And that's what people need to understand. They see artists and they see the glamour of it. They see the award shows. They see the videos, and they look at it and they think that the artists are out there making millions of dollars.
They see the music, but they don't see the business part of it.
No, none of it. And even, you know, some of the artists don't even see the business part of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true.
They don't look at it the way that they should. And something you and I were talking about, just as you mentioned, you're getting into the streaming side of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, give them your impression of what, as an artist, because you are an artist and you have music out there to be streamed, what do you think of the streaming industry and everything? Like Spotify, they pay labels and publishers, which is, again, it's different worlds. You got people that publish and people own the publishing rights and they own the labels. They pay between 0.006, okay, that's not a penny, people. That's less than a penny. And 0.0084 per time the song is played or streamed, okay?
Try buying something for a penny is more than a penny. And see, and let me know you can't even find gumball candy anymore for a penny.
But yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. There is no penny candy.
Ooh. Penny is taxes. That's what I call it. I got tax money. That's what that penny is, tax money. But that's pretty much what it's come down to, and you have to be able to adjust and be able to expand yourself in this business. It's anything, I think. Like, if you look at take it to politics with Hillary Clinton, she still has to be active on Facebook. You know, I think she got caught up in the email fiasco. It's the digital era. You know, now you can be penalized for what you do online, what you tweet. You know, your opinions, you know, I mean, it's so influenced by technology today. Everybody's on this digital trip right now. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, like with music, is like everything is changing. You know, you think about, we talking about emails here. We're not talking about what she's standing on this. We talking about half of her fiascos, emails.
Or they're trying to make it a fiasco. They didn't do a good job of it yesterday, though.
I heard about that, and that's another thing with the music industry. I think that we're gonna talk about certain people and characters, but a certain specific artist in the industry. With the Drake thing. Let's be real. This is the Royal Flush. We talk about what we want to talk about. The Drake and Meek Mill beef started because Drake didn't tweet his album. I'm like, are you freaking serious? We will be introducing the shit list also, part of the Royal Flush. I don't know if we're gonna debut it today, Kay. I may get the plumbing checked and make sure that because I think there's a lot of flushing we're gonna have to be doing in the next couple of weeks.
Well, you may break it today if you just start off the show with it. So we don't want to tear the plumbing up on the first day.
It's a lot of doo-doo that's out here, man. We gotta flush.
See, that's the funny thing about it with the streaming services and the thing that you were talking about. Just to give people an idea from a monetary standpoint, if you are a major artist and you get 100,000 plays on your one song, okay?
Oh yeah.
100,000. I'm making sure that I mentioned one other little caveat here. As I mentioned before, the labels and the publishers get .006 cents or cents, or .00084 of a cent, but the artist, y'all don't even get that much if you go through the label. Y'all get .001128 cents.
See, I hated math. I hated math in school, so now I'm starting to regret that I didn't, fractions and decimals. And I did enough. I did my time back then, and I didn't think that I was going to be forced with nothing with the decimals and the percentages and the fractions. I'm thinking simple addition, division, and multiplication. Let's give that check. But now you got to know about your decimals. You got to know about your fractions.
But that's the problem with this. If you get 100,000 plays as an artist for a major label, how much you know what your check is going to be? It's going to be $112.80.
Man, hey, you know what? I'm going to actually say this. I think we brought it on ourselves.
It's possible. It is possible.
Because as artists, what you do when you're trying to get that extra promotion, giving away free mixtapes every day. Every day, every Friday, every other day, Lil Wayne had a mixtape. Every other day, Kid Cudi had a mixtape, or this person had a mixtape. And then what happened? We've accustomed the artist, we've accustomed the consumer, we've conditioned them to the fact that, I'm going to pay for this. He got a mixtape coming out next week. Okay, I'll wait for the mixtape.
Right.
I think we at fault here. I think the industry looked into it and said, you know what? Instead of us losing, these guys are throwing out free music left and right. And that's unauthorized through us because they're not selling it, they're giving it away. Hey, let's run with that. Let's compete.
If you're a major artist, you can get away with doing those things. You can do a mixtape and then
drop an album. Because the mixtape is the promotion tool for the album. That's what it was used for back then, right? That's what it was supposed to do. Promotion.
Supposed to be. Or just get you out there into the population so they would know who you are.
Promotion. Yeah.
That's all it was. But it wasn't like, where some people would sell them when they do shows, and that's part of your making money just on the grind as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't afford to do that as much nowadays because people can go out and they can go look at your video and copy your video, the audio off the video. They don't care.
I've been through that too, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
I downloaded it off of YouTube.
And people gonna know. They gonna know their voice. So, and you know who you are. So it's comedy. This is comedy. So smile.
It's all love. We don't spread hate on the Royal Flush.
But the king chops heads off. So let's put it let's say it like it is. Kings chop off heads. Okay.
Yeah, we've had some pawns in the game,
Oh, yeah.
Those shit. But that's part. To me, they say if you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right.
Talk to them. That's what I'm talking about. I relish the haters.
But the whole topic is that I don't think people got to the point to where you have your everyday fan and then you have your core fans. The everyday fans can change every day. That's why I say everyday fans. They can like Young Thug today, and they can like Lil Wayne tomorrow. Lil Wayne yesterday, now it's Young Thug, and then they like Bobby Shmurda. The everyday fan changes with the wave. They're microwave fan. But at the same time, when you have a core fan, he's been with you since the MySpace, since the James IV /MySpace.com. Those people follow you, whatever you do. You know, whatever city you go to, wherever you go and do a show, if you have merchandise, you have anything, they want to be a part of the royal family. They want to be a part. That's what the royal family is. I mean, whether it's just music or anything, these people mess with you on whatever you do. You know, they tune in.
That's the people that we're trying to reach out to and feed those people. Let's go into a break real quick so we can get our caller brought in. Let's go into Kings. You know, this is one of those moments when you put yourself on a track with one of the legends. And
Notorious, B.I.G. Shout out Black Tone, Red Dot Productions.
Yeah, so we're going into the break. We're going into break with Kings, one of the many James the Fourth songs that you're going to hear on the Royal Flush. And again, I'm half-assed producer K Rose.
Hey, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have more when they come.
Red Dot Productions. What's up, Black Tone? It's a monster right here, baby. James the Fourth. This goes out to you. This goes out to you.
The Kings in this rap thing, they siblings, nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. Yo, y'all was popping that Kings by your one and only James Ford, featuring Notorious Big. I think you heard the Kings track I did with the Biggie Notorious Big thing on there, man. That's, you know, we just wanted to hit them with the whole theme of the Royal Flush, man. We talking about nothing but that real shit. And I'm just letting them know who I am, you know, introducing myself, James Ford, and what I've done and contributing and still contributing to the hip-hop game in this area, down to Fort Worth and across the world. But I got a guest today, y'all, for the first edition of the Royal Flush. One of my partners in rhyme. I'm going to let him introduce himself, Arthur-Bellfield, /writer, /spoken word, /hater,
artist, /producer, blogger, podcast.
/hater. The hater of haters.
I do hate a lot. I live for the hate.
Enthusiast, you know, he's a motivator too, but you got to catch him on the right day. But normally, what he does is drop bombs. He drop bombs on you. You know, boy has a wicked tongue. Pause.
I'm like Joe Budden. I'm like the realest motherfucker you will ever meet.
/illustrator. Man, tell them who you are, man. That's up to you, man. Do your thing, man.
I'm just a consumer of hip-hop. And I'm real with mine. As long as I'm taking my, depression medication, I'm good.
That is not too often, man. You normally sound like you need some medicine I talk to. But we like that, man. We just keeping it raw. We keeping it funky. You know, this is the hip-hop. I am the hip-hop segment on Yes Sir FM. So we unauthorized and we raw to the point, just like the culture, just like the music, man. So, like Kay said, we chopping off heads, man. So just keep it real. Give your opinion on what you think in the first topic of discussion. After the introduction, I just want to make sure you let the world know who you are and what you do, and just your opinion on this area that we conquered. DFW hip hop, Dallas Fort Worth hip hop area. What's your opinion on the status? Not just negative, positive, everything. Let's chop it up on that.
All right. Honestly, and everybody knows this, there's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of talent. Dallas, Fort Worth, all the little suburbs. There's plenty of talent.
Untapped.
But it's going to continue to be untapped for the main reason is that there's too much talent. It's oversaturated. You only have, I say 20 venues in all of DFW that allow rappers, hip-hop artists to perform on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at 20 venues and you have, I say, about 150 to 200 rappers that perform, everybody's not going to get on the mic.
Unless you
and
pay,
what happens with that, it gets divided into these people go to, I just say, Club Kush. I don't know if that's a real club. I'm just naming that. They're only going to be loyal to, the fans are only going to be loyal to the performance at that venue.
True.
It could be another club next to it. People are going to be loyal to the people that they see perform there. And that's what it's become. It's become about being loyal to a venue just because, hey, I go to this club all the time. I go to this bar all the time. So when you look at it that way, it's not even about the performer, because that same performer that they love at Club Kush, it's not going to go to Green Elephant and see them perform. Why?
That's true. That's why we're
oh, man, I don't have enough gas to drive way over there. You know, any excuse.
Or your brother's performing. That's what, they only support what they know or who they know. They're not looking for. To me, if you ask me, they're not avid fans. They're not really fans of, the Dallas, not just Dallas, but hip hop music. What you're saying is that it's a lot of bias that goes on in the city itself.
Oh, yeah.
Not just, I agree. And I think it comes down to janky promotion too, man. I think so many people are what Dame Dash called them culture vultures.
Yeah.
It's a lot of vultures that's preying and eating and feeding off of artists, of everybody trying to be an artist or a model. It's so oversaturated with, like you said, rap is the new crack. Rap is, everybody wants that quick dollar, that quick flip. That's kind of what it is now. And, I look at some of these club promoters as like people running pyramid schemes. You want to flip $25 and turn it into $25,000, just come to my course. You come over here and you find out that everybody on every club corner within a certain, across the town, next suburban city, doing the same thing. So these guys are not really promoting you city to city, or town to town or area to area. It's like a game. One person runs this area, one person runs that area, but they're raking in eating money off of the artists, and they're not putting it back out there. People used to point at the radio station all the time. Now you don't necessarily need a radio station. You look at what I'm doing, you look at what I've been trying to build, you look at what you're building. Like right now, you have to carve your own lane. You can't wait on 97.9 or wait on 104.5 or whatever the other stations are out there to push yourself. You got to push yourself. You can't wait for this club owner that's charging you $150 to perform every Tuesday night. Or you sign a list with 30 performers and you get 6 minutes to perform to put you out here and blow you up. It's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Then, the politics come into play. If you're cool with them, you get to perform. You get more time. If you're not that cool with them, you get slowly moved to the bottom of the list. Even at something like an open mic, it's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people.
And you pay. A lot of these open mics, to me, I was like, what open mics do you pay to get on stage? But, you look at it, and who's ever running the doors, like, if we start charging all of these people that want to rap or that want to do spoken word or that want to sing, we can make our money back and then some.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think, and I'm just going to take the African-American community, do you think hip-hop has just become irrelevant in a sense that in the African-American community, everybody knows somebody that can rap, whether it's their brother, daddy, sister, cousin, to the point where it's not a thing that excites us anymore. That's why I used to use the word irrelevant.
Yeah, you're right. I do think it hurts. Because right now what you have is, like you said, it's so much access. It's kind of like, it's like trying to sell somebody a DVD, when everybody has access to buying DVDs. You get to the point to where now the bootlegger is out of business because everybody can bootleg now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of
everybody's doing it. So it really, and you stated this earlier, it's really hard to carve out your own niche if you're doing the same thing as everybody else. That's why I like the fact, you're an actor, you're a podcaster, you're willing to help manage people. You're willing to help, not just you, but other people. That way it's helping your brand.
Yeah. And you're giving somebody else the knowledge that nobody told me this. Early in the game. That's what I say. I say, hey, I may not make it through the door, but you know what? Hey, I'm going to crack it if I can. And everybody has different times to get in. You don't know how you're going to get in. So, yeah, you can't just have one thing that you do well. You got to have a series of things that you do well because you just never know where that opportunity is going to come from. Or if you pull somebody in through, you crack the door and they get in and they say, you know what? I didn't know this, man, but for you just dropping them gems on me, I got a job for you. I got something for you. So, yeah, you got to be able to eat in more ways than one, man. More ways than one.
Like, you got a girl out in Denton, I think, woman, she's in her 30s, white girl named Callie D. You know, she's putting herself out there as a promoter and stuff like that for, you know, a lot of rappers in the Denton area and stuff like that. And I can see it work. It's a college town. You have all these white kids, black kids, college kids, they have all this extra money. So in a small town like that, it could work. But as a whole in Dallas, one promoter can't unify everybody.
It's too large.
Because everybody's going to want a piece of the pie. And all these other promoters, like you said, they have this part of town, they have that part of town. They're like, hey, you're on my part. This is my turf.
Yeah. And they're not going to push you over here and push you over there. What people do in Arlington don't make no difference than what people do in Dallas. What people do in Fort Worth doesn't really affect people in Garland. So that's kind of why I think it's hurting. It's so segregated. You know, not one person is going to put this big mass of territory on the map. It's going to take more than one person or entity to do it. That's what I say, man, on why it hasn't worked. People have been looking for the savior since Erykah Badu. You know,
and think about it, no disrespect to her, none of the artists that she's worked with have blown up.
She's not a hip hop artist either. That's another thing.
And that's the funny part. They're waiting on an R&B singer to save them.
People always said that. Well, we go to Erykah. I'm like, Erykah doesn't do hip hop. I mean, her music is going to expand out a little further because she can reach certain venues that don't accept rap. You know, even though she has a hip hop based format, you know, for what she does, you know, but she can get into areas that don't accept rap. She doesn't need it to survive, whatever. You know, another thing about if you look at what Erykah does is that she doesn't just do one thing, like we just said. She's multi-talented. She does a lot of things. She's doing some background writing, you know. Erykah is not just performing. She's not just doing that. You know, she's doing a lot of different things. You know, she's hosting the Soul Train Music Awards within the next couple of weeks and things like that. But you can't expect somebody of that magnitude to be able to save every starving artist in this area. It's not going to happen. It's just not. But that's kind of what we kind of coming back to. You know, I'm not only just bitching about the problem. You know, we trying to carve up some solutions, like different things that we can kind of give ourselves and gems we can throw out there from our experience. Because you know, you've done spoken word. You know, you've been on the microphone. I mean, you're doing your stuff now with your animation. A lot of things that I think are showing that you're multi-talented. You know, you've done some script writing, different things like that. Still not. You have to be. To because if you just do one thing, you're only going to be known for that one thing. Exactly. You can do it very well, but you got a lot of other people who can do that same thing very well. So what's going to separate you? But the bigger question is, what separates? Why is a city like Houston? They can get all this notoriety, all this national press. They're constantly, year after year, breaking artists coming out. Why is it Houston gets that, but Dallas has never had that? Even Dallas, like Duro or some of these other rappers from Dallas that people are like, oh, he's the one. Just that one. They just phase out. They fizzle out. It's like, oh, he's from Dallas, huh? Never hear from him again. I don't know, Miss Rose, and you can't chime in on that. I don't know if you got your mic in.
Oh, you know I'm here. I'm here listening to Arthur.
I mean, that Houston-Dallas thing has always been the topic of discussion, man. I mean, that's a good one.
Well, let me ask you a question, though. I know, Arthur, you had just said that Houston has gotten out there and they've done this or that. What was the last Houston artist that you've heard of that's done something?
You really want me to answer that?
Yeah. Tell me who's national out of Houston right now.
All right. Both of y'all probably going to shake your heads when I say this.
Go ahead.
But hear me out when I say this. Drake.
Oh, but again, you're saying something that is not, Drake has been out how many years?
He's Canadian, too.
No, but how many years has Drake been out? Because I know the connection.
Since 2008, yeah.
Yeah, but listen to what I said. That's 2008. So let's get into the tens, okay? The tens. So because I understand Drake came through their door, and that's one of his problems right now, as far as I'm concerned. That's some
Trapper Drake. People complaining about it now, right?
Yeah, I mean, but the problem is, Drake is some stuff in the background. Let me put it out there like that, because he came through that door. That door gets everybody has to contribute to one person in that doorway. Let me put it out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that was 2008. So talk to me about somebody since Drake from Houston.
Since Drake?
National.
You got it.
You know what?
You
know
talking
what?
about national?
I'm
I'll
talking
say,
national.
but we can't forget. I think, like you said, the young boy Kurt Cobain.
I'm talking national. That he's regional at best.
He said
He's regional at best.
At best. Don't get me
He
breaking
had
it.
drink in my cup, man.
He had a drink. Let me do it like that.
Hey, Kate, but notice this, man. He is a baby Drake ripoff.
Right, but he's a Latino baby Drake, so let's cut him out because he hadn't hit yet. He hasn't even gotten close to hitting like Drake.
Wait, it's somebody's name that's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, it ain't. No, it ain't, because it ain't nobody out there. and my point is not to say anything toward what you were saying about Houston, but Houston hadn't done anything, and Drake don't claim Houston, so let's make that correct. Drake came through Houston, and they eating off him because they'll eat off him for the rest of his life.
Wait, Nelly doesn't claim Austin. Nelly's from Austin. He don't claim Austin.
Never.
Hold on. He was born in Austin. Usher was born in Dallas. Was he not, Kay?
Thank you. Usher was born in Texas,
Dallas,
too.
but he did not resonate with Dallas. He resonated with Atlanta, and I think it was Tennessee before that. Right. Usher was born in Dallas.
Right, and Kanye was in Oklahoma City and was in Dallas for a minute.
He said something about Oklahoma, and I heard that. He said his family out of Oklahoma, yeah.
Yeah, that's the world that they live in. But, again, Houston ain't doing nothing but getting a strip club busted.
Wait. I got one. It's that Christian rapper. Start with an L. Lecrae.
Okay. Okay.
You go give me that one?
I will halfway because Christian rap does not support the economy of this nation. But I will give you Lecrae. I'll give you some.
I'm going to say this, though, okay? But Lecrae does not, I repeat, from what I've heard, he does not really stamp Houston in his music when he's saying, and we talk about just the culture of representation. Hip-hop's always been a branding thing. Like, you probably can get an interview Arthur just had to Google him. I'm not stupid. I know. I see you. I can see you over there. You Googled it. You Googled it. So I see why you're giving him half a point. Because you're like, when has he ever said anything in his music that would let you know that he was from Houston?
Well, let me ask you this, Jay.
Wait, Machine Gun Kelly, he from Houston?
Oh, see, look at him over there on the internet. Man, come on.
He from Houston.
You're not real if we got to go Google him. If we got to go Google them, you can't. They not real. Okay.
You can't be giving away people that we probably want to put on the shit list.
Yeah,
now.
really.
Come on now.
Yeah, I could Google some people myself, but just if it can't pop up in your mind, and you did throw DeRoe out there because he is the only thing close to being somebody that is relevant in Dallas right now. But
he's not relevant. People in Dallas have never heard of him.
But he's close. I said close.
No. People in Dallas have heard of DeRoe.
Yeah, most of the people in the hood, they know who DeRoe is.
No, they like him. That's different. But I mean, they heard of him.
Different question.
They're not riding around here with ice cream paint job in the car.
But listen, this is no shot at DeRoe because I'm speaking on the streets. Me, honestly, I do want to give props to DeRoe because he's still being consistent, Kay. That's something we both talked about. Yep. Consistency does not have anything to do with whether I like a person's music. I have to respect the consistency. He's been the most consistent, if you ask me. But yeah, when you talk to the streets, when I've been these are barbershop conversations where I've been to the point that where I'm just like, hey, but DeRoe is doing this thing, and people look at me like, man, get the fuck out of here.
See, I represent the casual rap
I'm in Dallas. Yeah, I'm in Dallas talking to the streets. Barbershop conversation with people that's talking about hip-hop, and as soon as I say, but we got DeRoe, people look like, man, what are you talking about? I'm looking like, I didn't even know people felt like that. I'm looking like, they don't even get us boy no love.
Nope. But, Arthur, you said something that I think is interesting. If you are speaking as a casual rap fan, there is nobody.
I'm a man of the people.
There is nobody in Dallas. If you speak as a casual rap fan, you can't get them to give you an answer.
Wow.
They don't know. because it doesn't exist yet. And casual rap fans know names like Snoop Dogg and T.I., and they know everybody in NWA now because the movie is out. They may know DLC, but the casual rap fan in Dallas don't even know DLC.
That's true.
So
not anybody over 25.
No, they don't know Devin the Dude.
Not anybody.
They don't know about DJ Screw.
They don't. Please, they don't know. Devin the Dude is an institution as far as Houston is concerned, and they don't know who he is.
But the thing is that, I mean, what's going to, we've been talking about when is it going to change since I can remember cases we first started working together, performing at places like the Prophet Bar and Tomcats and Nairobi and Palm Beach and Caribbean Grill. And I can name all up around the Dallas area. We performed in Arlington at these, different pool halls and spots. And, we performed plenty of places where we've seen somebody hosting contests to break the next star in Dallas. And I think just the other day, Kay, ironically, Kay, I sent you the flyer, and you told me that, this is a scam. I've seen these people. Guess who sent me the flyer?
I didn't say it was a scam, so don't put me out there like that. I said
Mr. Bellfield sent me the flyer.
Oh, I didn't even know he sent it. But I didn't say it was a scam.
Somebody sent me the flyer, and they were like, hey, this is it. A lot of industry people going to be there. And we need to define that word, industry people. That could be anybody. You could be a waiter at the 4040 Club and be considered industry people.
You could be. I know an industry person that works in the kitchen at the House of Blues. And good dude.
Wow.
I think we need a moment of silence for Trader Truth's career.
Oh, man, get off, man. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, he had a good run. Man.
Houston.
See, that came out of nowhere. See, this is his nickname, Kate.
Yeah.
Unorthodox.
Yeah.
Unorthodox.
Unorthodox. You're right.
Because that question, and I told you, I said he was the prime minister of hate.
See, that's what the sucker puncher.
Trey wasn't messing with nobody. Trey said I'm on some lean right now.
Trey on the cover of a magazine, I just saw that. What's the magazine that they have out of Arlington? Grand Prairie. You know the magazine.
The magazine, you talking about Right On magazine?
No, not Right. He'd be doing big if he was on Right On.
Yeah, he said he'll be good. If you get the cover of a magazine in Arlington,
hey, don't start. You know the magazine, Jay. We went to them and got the cover art done. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh man, let me see. I'm trying to think.
I just had the magazine, but he's on the cover of that magazine. They're a regional magazine, and again, I like them. They're good people.
Ozone?
No, Ozone bigger than. Come on now, please. That's national.
Wait, Kay, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Do you think? And I'm going to just use Trey as an example. Do you think some people are only meant to be regional artists?
Yes.
Yes.
There are some people only meant to be New York artists, and they're big as hell in New York.
Or the West Coast of California is the same way.
Bay Area.
I agree.
It's a lot of people that are
but
regional.
You know the difference, okay, with them? People said the same thing about Tech Nine through Strange Music. It's cool with having only a handful of people that knows you, but what's cool about being a regional artist is if you're still doing shows. You can still do a ton of shows on your region. We're not talking about
Yellow?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I think James cut out.
Yeah, Jane, and that's his show. Okay, people. We're going to go in a break because I don't know what you start. I'm
here.
You dropped. You was out of there for a minute.
I got too excited and I had to take a sip of tea.
And then he hit mute. That's what it was, Arthur. I was there. And he was gone.
My face is by growing a beard. My beard hit the dial tone, man.
Please, whatever.
Hey, that's what happens when you have a Metro PCS phone.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey, shout out to Sprint, man. Hey, we upgraded. Don't go there, man.
Hey,
I
don't like Sprint.
That wouldn't have happened to the Fifth Ward boys.
Hey, listen. Hey, I'm gonna say this honestly though, man. But if you're rocking your region and you got your region locked up, when we say region, we're talking about I can be in the southern western region and still make money and get paid.
That's it.
If I'm doing the correct amount of shows. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say about Tech Nine. Tech Nine's was a business decision. Tech Nine makes money. He
Oh, yeah,
makes
he's
more money than if
constantly
he's signed. He makes money off if he's selling units or if he's touring. He's making more money than if he was signed as a regional artist. So that's a business decision for him.
That's why I said it's not bad.
But yeah, it's not bad.
He was considered a regional artist because he didn't do well in Texas. He didn't do well. And it's another thing about Tech Nine is that Tech Nine kind of came in and he wrote that new era because he was big on the internet than he was physically of seeing him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually called the niche to show, like, he came behind it, and then I think Macklemore came in, and they was like, you know what? We got to change this up. We got to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, see, you making me throw up in my mouth saying Macklemore, but
look,
go ahead.
I said that we will recognize. That don't mean I'm a fan. I respect what he's done, but we got to say this, though. Macklemore, from what I've heard, he's not a true independent, though, even though they throw it out there like he is.
Right. You're right.
Yeah, he still has some distribution coming from a major figure back there that's helping him front him, but he's doing all the legwork himself, so that's why they say independent.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, and I respect that part of his game, but, okay, since that project, and maybe because I'm not necessarily a fan.
He got white privilege. He got white privilege, too, though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you know he does, but he doesn't have anything else since that Grammy. He shouldn't have had that.
Hey, I heard a song he made about motorcycles. No, it's like scooters or big wheels or something on the radio the other day.
I didn't think he was going to slow down. I didn't think he was going to slow down, but he slowed down after that Grammy.
But he did the cardinal mistake. He made the cardinal mistake. Not even the timeout thing. As a white artist, if you remember, with Eminem, he first of all respected everybody, and he's talented. So Eminem had that, and Eminem was intelligent. He didn't go in there making enemies and, throwing shots at people. Macklemore was throwing some undercover shots at people when he got his Grammy. And I should be giving it.
Apologize.
Yeah, I should be giving this to so and so. He really should have won. Man, please. And that's what lost it for him because the community stopped listening, and they
didn't respect him anymore.
Oh, gone. Stick a fork in it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's my opinion.
I didn't even think of it like that. But you know what? It's like if you won, you won. Eminem was never apologetic about anything he did.
Nope. And will rip a hole in you if you tried to come at him the wrong way. And could do it. That's the difference. It's like what's her name from Australia?
Iggy.
She got full of herself and pissed off T.I. And, hey, rest of it is history. Gone.
Yeah, T.I., he washed his hands with her.
Yep.
I seen something he said in the interview. He said I can't keep taking bullets for her. Because she was going back and forth with Snoop Dogg and all kind of people, right? She was on Twitter. She was going crazy with people.
Well, she thought she had somebody in on her team that was just going to let her do it. And it's like when you with that person and it's your significant other, it's your girl, and you go into a situation and you don't want to have to hit anybody in the mouth.
Nah.
But they'll be talking crazy.
To your dad, you're like, that's my dad, right? Well, he should have said he need to watch his mouth. You looking like, okay.
You don't understand where the allegiances lie, so don't go in there talking crazy. But that's what they do. That's white privilege again, just like you said. This is Yes Sir FM. We can talk about white privilege on Yes Sir FM and So Metro for that matter. But that's
no disrespect to the white hip hop artist. I feel like, if you can do it, you can do it because you still had. Yeah, one of my favorite groups, Hall & Oates. You got a lot of people that can do black music well, but I respected Macklemore because he was rapping about stuff that I expected him to rap about.
People to rap about.
Right. He didn't come out with no guns. He didn't come out with no dope. He rapped about, he thought he was gay when he was a kid and this and that, and we finally made it. And I was
let's touch on that real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think a black rapper... How much backlash do you think a black rapper would have got if he made that same song?
Oh yeah. You see what happened to Young Thug? All he did was kind of hint that he may be gay.
But he wearing dresses and stuff. That was the first sign.
But that part of it, though, is, we have a community now where it's talked about more, which it should be. And whether you live your life the way you want to live your life. I don't want you in my bedroom when I close the door. That's my opinion about it.
Yeah,
and so I'm good. But you're absolutely right, Arthur. You cannot as a hard, or even Drake. I can't even, Drake can't come out and do that song. And Drake is the softest artist out there as far as I'm concerned.
You know what's funny about that is that I think we said white privilege. I think Macklemore rode the gay privilege wave, if you ask me. I think he saw something that was missing and he jumped on it.
Well, but is he gay?
Yeah. No, he's not. But yeah, he's not. I don't think he's gay. He's, even for what he says, but I still think he saw a void in the game. That's why I said it was a good strategic move. It was risky.
Yeah.
But that's what hip hop music is missing. Nobody really takes risks. Nobody's making a Jesus Walks. Nobody's making a Dear Mama. Nobody's making a, then you get Same Love. When's the last captivating hip hop record you've heard since Macklemore did Same Love that even garnered that much attention? Because we got people like Trayvon and the Eric Garner and everybody else from these different regions and states that's getting murdered. And where's our self-destruction or our same gang or what is that? But where is that at now? Why was that not capitalized? Why every time I hear somebody just give a shout out on a song to Trayvon? Like, I mean, nobody in the hip hop genre has had enough balls to step out and do anything risky.
Well, J. Cole, I like J. Cole's track that he did. He did a track that had some meaning to it. Yeah, he did. I mean, that track had meaning, and then you got, it's not hip hop.
Common did Glory. I like the Glory track that Common did for the Selma soundtrack.
Yeah, and then
I lost respect for Common.
I expect that from Common. That's why I told you the Prime Minister. Hey, let us hear it.
Not as a rapper, but most of his acting roles, he's playing a thug. If you're an advocate, for the arts, and you're like, oh, I don't want to see, black people pigeonholed into these certain roles. Yet you're taking roles that are doing the exact thing you're speaking against.
Because you know what, Kay, let's think about this, Kay. Okay, the roles that Common gets. Now, Common was to play a self-righteous brother with the kufi on. Will Common be acting to some people? The reason Common can play that is almost like you seeing Ice-T playing a cop.
Right.
Totally not. I know Ice-T don't kick it with no cops, but I bet at the same time, now he's like, who knows more about cops than people that's gotten into it with cops? Yeah, I know how to be a cop. Common has been on the straight and narrow for about 30 years. Hold on real quick. I'm going to say this real quick. Common is from Chicago. I bet Common has seen and been around a lot of gangsters in his lifetime.
Oh, yeah. If you listen to old Common records, yeah.
So that's why I think he's really taking that persona, because you would never really see him walking around looking like that. So it's kind of like if you've seen Andre 3000 act. He's gonna really engulf himself in the artistry, is what people really can't see that, so they can see the artist and not see, that's Andre trying to be a gangster. You don't know he's no gangster. I really applaud him, because Common has also been something other than gangsters in movies he's played in. He's actually played some roles. Yeah, but I love it because you actually get to see that versatility from him. If you ask me, you look at Ludacris. Ludacris is really funny and charismatic, but I've seen roles where he's been serious, and I'm like, man, this is Luda. I'm not used to him not smiling and laughing all the time.
Oh, good point. Ludacris. He was asked this in a few interviews. He's a lyrical beast, but he said himself, because he came out with the comical stuff, a lot of casual fans don't respect him, and they don't take him seriously.
I agree.
Well, but the people that see him in acting roles, because he's done some things on Law and Order and some other shows. He's done some serious. Yeah, Fast and Furious ain't serious acting, but that's fine. I'm fine. I'll give it. Okay, he is acting in it, so it is, but it still has a comic tint to it. But he's been in straight serious drama on Law and Order. And there was a lot of subject matter behind because I've seen that show a few times, but he has been given the doorway, just like LL Cool J, to do something totally different and be acknowledged. Ice-T is on Law and Order.
And they've been making, those guys they're making consistent checks. Like, ask Ice-T when his next album was coming out, or LL when his next. They don't care about no damn album, man.
No.
Nah.
No, that and the residuals, and Law and Order is on every day of every week somewhere. Man,
And
that
LL,
money's good.
they pay LL good because he let the head flow free. I'm like, he let the head flow free. The money must be good. Yeah, you know, L is my man and all, man, but L is insecure about that dome, man. So
Hey.
if L is letting the dome run naked, them checks is looking good because L is like, he all about image. I'm like, they got LL with his head out every episode. Oh, that money must be good.
Oh, we talking 80,000. Well, not now. He's probably in the hundreds of thousands per
He got a
episode.
head on him, man. That's my boy. He got a dome on him, man.
Well, he got that 5-gallon hat head.
Yep. Had that J-Bond.
Yeah, see that? See that? See that? See that? I didn't say that.
LL has always kept a job.
Put him in. Yeah.
No, if you look at his history, he's always kept a job.
Oh, yeah. From the very
If you
beginning.
compare his rap career to his acting career, he's actually done more acting than rapping.
Oh, yeah. When he got in through Anaconda, wasn't that the movie? He was
Yeah,
in? Once he was in
Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. That's
No, hold on. Ice Cube was on Anaconda.
No, he wasn't.
No,
Ice
Ice
Cube
Cube was on Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez, man. That wasn't LL.
That was LL.
That was Ice Cube on Anaconda.
LL was in that Friday the 13th movie.
No, LL was in a movie about a snake. So see, y'all gonna make me go Google. I don't even
Look,
Google
okay,
it.
LL didn't do that. He didn't do Anaconda. He actually did Halloween H2O was his first major debut that he did.
Okay, you just keep talking. Let me get into Google right now. I know.
He didn't do
It's called
Anaconda.
IMDb.
Yeah.
He did SWAT. Oh, you're right. It was a shark, not an anaconda. Deep Blue Sea.
The shark movie, Deep Blue Sea.
Okay. I'm tripping. Okay,
You know,
okay.
it was a big animal. That's all you do. It was
All I
some
knew
big
was some
aquatic
kind
animal.
of
It was a big
big thing.
aquatic animal.
It was a big thing in the water. Let me put it that way. It was a big thing in the water. So hey, you need to get to the wrap up because I don't want to. I know you got an author on here and he got you just acting. So
No, we good, man. But I can say it's everyday conversation, man. On the Royal Flush. That's how we just want to hit it for the first edition and whatnot. But I'm trying to see if you got that shit list music on there so we can drop some terrorists and get out of here, man.
oh, I got it.
Are we wrapping it up already?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
man.
trying to give him just a taste. We're not trying to go out there and give them everything.
Yeah, I still got to move furniture into the castle, man. It's still,
All right, just let them lick the tip and we good.
Yeah, we still got to move furniture in here, man.
Yeah, we can do that. I can play it in the background if you want to go on and hit your list. I can definitely
That's what
do that.
we did, man.
So, okay, you
But
ready?
no, we just hit that shit list real quick, man. This is a segment where we dropping bombs on a lot of shit that we ain't feeling right now.
Yeah, go on and do it. You in. Good.
Yeah, we're gonna give a countdown to the shit list. Shit list number 1, and feel free to chime in if y'all need to on something. But I'm gonna throw the first shit list awardee up to
my man Meek Mills, man. Meek Mills, still Twitter finger, still Twitter, man. He hit up the boy Wale. I think he hit Wale up, and Wale been on the Breakfast Club 2 days ago. Wale actually mentioned the Drake and Meek Mill beef. Meek must have heard a soundbite of it and turned around and dissed Wale again. Called him all out his name. You're an MMG, blah, blah, blah. I don't fuck with you. You a fake nigga. Go jump. He told Wale to jump off a roof. And Wale was calling in defense to say, hey, I think you brought a pencil to a gunfight. He said Meek didn't even bring a knife. He brought a pencil to a gunfight. And that's the only sound bite that Meek heard. Since then, the Twitter has been deleted. So we want to give Meek Mills the first shitless award if we can.
Flush Meek Mill down the toilet, y'all.
He's out of there.
Oh, he's gone.
That was a long one too. Number 2 is my man Lil Wayne, man. Love Lil Tucci, man, but Wayne, baby, come on, man. We all have our slip-ups, man, but you gotta wear that hat, baby. I think it's the 20-year anniversary from the Straight Outta Compton, and we seen how easy you went out, man. Went out like Willie Lump, man, Come on, you can say conspiracy theory. We can say conspiracy theory, or they put something in easy, man. Point blank period is, man, if you're going to be a rapper, man, wrap it up. Wayne's still going raw in strippers, man, in 2015.
We got to flush Wayne, man. We got to put Wayne on the shit list, man. I love the Tucci, but my water bill going to be high as hell this month, too. We got to flush Tucci. We got to flush Tucci, man, for that one, man. Somebody want to put a guest, put another guest member on the shit list, man. Somebody feel free. We about to sign out this thing.
You know, I can't say anything because now I'm in fear from my station life right now. So
I've done enough hating for one day.
what? I'm gonna have a heart attack. What? Arthur has done enough hate? What?
Oh man! Oh come on, man!
I'll come back anytime y'all invite me and do more hating. I'm not against that.
Hey, well, I'm gonna throw Meek on there once again, man. Meek Mill's I found out today, man, through social media that Rick Ross's fiance for the past 3 to 4 months. Found out they went back and checked the timeline on her Twitter feed. Okay, you know we talked about that Twitter. You can't untweet something when you send it out, man. Years ago, man, Rick Ross's fiance, don't have the name right now, so I don't get me in line, but the fiance had pictures, former stripper, chilling with Meek Mills, sending Meek texts, she love him, this, nasty, all day, blah, blah, nah. And you don't let your man know that his fiance is a thought you used to hit. MMG, you told Wale to jump off a roof. We got to push Meek in the river, man. Matter of fact, let's flush Meek one more time. I feel another cramp in my stomach. We're going to flush Meek Mills again. Add him on the shit list, man. And we're going to keep it easy today, man. I'm a little constipated. I'm constipated enough, man. But we just for the first edition of the Royal Family Radio, we're going to take it easy. We're going to leave it right there at number 3. But normally, it's a lot of shit on my mind, so we're going to take it easy today on him, man. But I had to get my boy Meek on that 2-time. Meek Mills is just, I thought Drake finished him, man.
That's the only way he thinks he can remain in the public eye. He's at baby 50. That's
Meek is a social media diva, man. Is that word? Can you look that up and see it? She a social media diva. See if we can take that and make some T-shirts, man.
You know I'm on it. I'm looking for it now.
Social media divas out here, man. SMD. No, but hey, Bellfield, man, we appreciate you for dropping through the Raw Family, man. You know, at any given time, man, I can call you up and get your opinion. I love it, man. And
no doubt.
For rocking with me all this time already, man. You know you Raw Family all day, man. So you're more than welcome to the castle. We're going to have a little bit more furniture next time you come on the show, though, man. It's kind of hollow in the castle right now. But we good, man. K, as always, man. Mr. K Rose, you know how we rock, man. First show, we've been talking about it. This day has finally come. I think Back to the Future beat us, man.
It did. It beat us by a dad, too.
We talked about it, but yeah, Back to the Future beat us. But, you know, better late than never. You know, we had a great time, and, you know, we always got throwback moments. So, like I said, we still ain't finished introducing James Fourth I Am. There's so many different divisions and extensions to who I am and what we do and what we got coming. So we want to listen to stay tuned. Okay, as always, man, as you say, the executive. I appreciate you for engineering the session, man. We had a great time.
No problem. And, you know, we're going out with the song that created it all. We're going out with Yes Sir today. So we can give people a taste of that.
Yes, sir. Y'all check it out, man. We coming back soon every day. Segment time, I think we'll be hitting at 11 normally, right, Kay?
Yeah, we're going to get them once a week, 11 o'clock, and we'll do it. We'll do it that way.
That ought to do it. Well, I appreciate all y'all for listening, y'all that did tune in. There will be a replay of this show on Yes Sir FM, so y'all check it out. Signing out, your one and only MC / the King, James Ford, Raw Family. I love y'all.
Suave Beats.
You get blown, yes, sir. You skate pole, yes, sir. Boy, you throw,
yes, sir. Pass that lighter off your dresser.
You stay fresh,
yes, sir.
It's you the best,
yes, sir.
You from the tank,
yes, sir.
Hey, what's up? You just listened to a podcast of my show, The Royal Flush. Check it out live Friday nights, 10 o'clock Central Time, and check out the replay Saturday night, 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time on the Get Global Network. Yes, sir.